space, there's a new IPO offering coming your way, Avalon Technologies. The IPO opens for subscription today till 6th of April. And talking of this particular company, this is the leading fully integrated electronic manufacturing services company. And this IPO is having a size of 856 crores with a fresh issue of 540, with a fresh issue of 320 crores, and offer for sale is 545 crores. But let's understand with the company what are the plans with this fresh issue, wherein all the 24 anchor investors has already invested 389 crores as of now. But when it comes to the retail participation, what is the growth outlook ahead? Let's understand from the management itself. Onto the show, we are being joined by Kunamed Bicha, who is the Chairman and Managing Director, as well as R.M. Subramaniam, Chief Financial Officer. Hi, very good morning, gentlemen, and thank you so much for joining us today on ET Now. Mr. Subramaniam, firstly, let me come to you. You will be using rupees 145 crores from the fresh issue to pay your debt. At the end of November, you had a debt of 304 crores. How much will that come down, and give us a sense of the working capital cycle in your company?
Out of the 320 crore primary issue, we are planning to use 145 crore for debt reduction. So as you rightly said, the net debt is about 300 crores. It will come down by half, and that is one of the main purpose of the primary fundraise. Okay, and just to take a one step back in terms of trying to, the rationale for the IPO itself is make sure that the company is fully funded for the growth trajectory what we are seeing, and that's the key purpose. And out of which the sub purposes in terms of reduction, which we will use it later as we go along to re-leverage and grow along. That's in terms of the debt. In terms of the working capital, our inventory is a slightly working capital intensive business. Our inventory is about 120 days of sales, and receivables about 75 and payables about 50. That's the working capital cycle. And today it's slightly elevated with about the net working capital cycle about 150. As we move along, we expect the component shortage to come back to normal, and then hopefully we should get back to the steady state, which is about 60 to 90 days of net working capital cycle.
Right. Let me switch over, Mr. Kunamed. If I can ask you, your business is heavily dependent on semiconductors and chips from what I understand, and there have been serious disruptions in this particular space with regard to supply chain. So when do you see that normalizing? How quickly, and is there a timeline?
So we are already seeing some of that. See, if you go back 12 months back, we were in a serious situation. The whole industry was in a serious situation on the component side. We are seeing that ease out. I would say 30-40% of the problem is still left. We see that coming to a normality after 3 years nearly, in 6 months to a year. And today, as you very well know, the consumer industry, the components have been, there's a glut of that. So we would see that flow into the industrials, the auto, in the near future. I think it's a 6 months to a year time frame. We should be back to our normal lead times.
Okay, but Mr. Kunamed, your company has a dependence on a limited number of customers for a major portion of your revenues, and your revenue share with the top 2 customers has fallen from 26% in FY22 to 18% for the past 8 months. Is it because of seasonality, or there's a genuine fall over there?
We are adding customers, a larger piece of customers, so that portion comes down as these new customers are added. So it's a better problem. We're getting more diversified. I think we had some 89 customers. We added 15 or 16 larger customers last year. So we're looking for the top 5 to be spread much lower, and our risks in different industries, because we operate in multiple industries, and each having a different set of customers on the top.
Well, with this, we'll let you go on that, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us today on ET Now.